Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second round of the Celerity eSports third season. We are back in Azerbaijan today. This is Baku City Circuit, and already a few drivers are approaching, coming out of that long pit lane with a left-hander immediately when you're coming out of the pits. So that's not an ideal pit lane, but it's a long one. It's the longest straight in the calendar of Formula 1 circuits, and today we'll be racing on this circuit. It's a street circuit, of course. We'll have to pause up and resume the game because my audio was missing. It's there, so yeah, let's go. We are seeing Lucky R on track. Lucky Luke, he must be that first driver who's going to set a time. Let's take some tires, enable everything we want to see, the full track map. It's going to be a hot session today because we have changed to real-time live weather. Before we were always used to use dynamic weather, and this season we will have some live weather. We are knowing before the race what's going to happen, and yeah, we did see some sunny expectations. It will be hot on this circuit. Temperatures will be high, so it will be some sweaty hands for the drivers. Last week, we have to talk about last week, what happened there, and we have to talk about Toby Lerone. Toby Lerone, new driver, the first third driver in the second division. The first division holds many third drivers already, and this division is exactly filled with 20 drivers. And since the day Toby Lerone joined Aston Martin team, as you can see, both Sneaky Tom and J. Cole Pasty are there today, and then those reserve drivers, third drivers, can be lent to other teams. That's why he replaced T-Mike for McLaren today. And yeah, he will set his first laps in the McLaren car, and let's see what he can do and if he can score good eyes for Aston Martin team. Lucky came through that corner with a bit of oversteer. Still seems solid. Look how close these walls are. He hit that right wall a little bit with his right front tire. Yeah, last week won by the big lad Hachi. Hachi won already one race before, I think in his first season. Last season scored third place one time, one podium for him. And there he was, yeah, last week in the first race on Mexico circuit. Immediately a win over there. So he's definitely happy with that one, and I think he's ready for this season. Together with brother Adam, after a penalty for T-Mike, who was on podium before, but he had a 5-second time penalty for an incident. That's why his end result was on P4, and brother Adam took another podium, third place. So both him and his teammate Hachi scored 40 points for Mercedes. It's definitely a good outcome here, and they are top high on the ranking board. Difference between them and I think Alfa Romeo. Yes, Alfa Romeo on 18 points. So look the difference. 22 points between them. So that's a good banker banker race from them, and they are leading. Let's see if they can maintain it all season long. In the meantime, we are seeing Lucky with it 139.8 on soft tires. See you later with a 139.9, just closing in on medium tires there. But the pole leader at this moment is Milo Fokker de Haas, very strong driver, 137.856. About 2/10 quicker than Hilly. Hilly with that second place last week. Milovok with a P5 or no, sorry, maybe even P8 from my head. So that's not the place where he wanted to be. Let's see if he can perform better this week. Well, Johnny last week absent. Today he's there in the Alpine, sorry. Last week I also pronounced it wrong. The French gentleman want us to announce it like Alpine and not Alpine. For me it's sometimes hard to change it from Dutch into English and not do it wrong. So, but here I am, Alpine, it's this team's name. And Will Johnny is driving for it. 138.1, he's on third place, 3/10 behind the pole position for the moment. But we have 12 minutes to go. Let's see if we can still improve. The track will be better. More traction can be found every minute. Who's still out? It's Robert Dodo, Toby Lerone, our new driver, who still needs to set something. He's going to do another attempt there, I think. Short is coming again. With a 139 flat, he now is improving by 1/10. Below 139 is 138.9 on 6th place. It's a good bank lap from him. And now a veteran from the league, Pitek, into the pits. I think he's going to grab that soft tires instead of those mediums. Shall not be happy with it with P11 with the 140. I think he definitely wants to be under that 140s. Look like an unsafe release from an Aston Martin. Must be sneaky Tom. He's very sneaky there. And this is going to be that first banker lap from Toby Lerone, that new driver in this league. And there it is, it's a 140.2, not the fastest. Definitely not on that soft compound. Seeing a message from Rutty Boy, how do I join? What do you mean? Do you mean how you join the league? The league you can join by going through to our Instagram page. Follow the link tree, and at the link tree you can join our Discord server, or you can contact by sending us a message on Instagram, for example. There are many ways to get involved into the Celerity Championships. There is our man who scored his first point in 2 seasons. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, last season he went dry completely. 16 races, no point. And first race of this season, he scored his first point. So improvements for Robert Dodo, the rubber man. And with a 139.7 on 9th place, that's not so bad at all. Let's see if he can grab some more points over and if he's having some confidence now since last week. Three drivers left who didn't score time yet. Energy Destructor, Jacob Pasty and Hachi still in his out lap there. Energy Destructor is in his hot lap. And what is Jacob Pasty doing? Doing the same actually. Also having a purple first sector. So he's flying. Let's go on board with Jacob Pasty. Let's see what he can do. Sharp right-hander. Approaching Castle sector. The most toughest sector of this circuit. Definitely a challenging one. We all love it, but it all can end up in tears as well, as we all know. But this lap is looking solid from Jacob Pasty. Not too much understeer. Close to the wall. That final turn on this track. A little bit over the curb. That's fine. And now it's full throttle. Send it. What's going to be DRS online. Let's see what he can do. Jacob Pasty 137, 138. Fourth place 138.219. That's definitely not a bad one. And let's go to Energy Destruct, who was also in a lap. And it seems like he's also going fast. There it is, P5. 110 behind Jacob Pasty there. So definitely those were similar laps. And also good ones. Must be hilly. But it doesn't seem like he's going faster. I think he's going to make a pit stop here. He should be. It was 1.5. Yeah, you see it was, I think he's going to try another hot lap immediately after it. And this will be his lap then. It's not ideal, but it's possible. Switching to Hachi. Because there's Hachi going to score... No, sorry, he lost his wing completely. He will be boxing for changing his front wing. Brother Adam, his teammate, he is going to set a time. And it seems like he's going for a personal best. P9 behind Sneaky Tom. 138.6. That's a good one. By the way, I have to charge my battery for a while. So there it is. I hope my pad will hold it as well. My apologies. Yeah, Dirk. This is Dirk. 2864, and he's not from the Netherlands. No, he's not. He's from Mexico. He's living in the Netherlands actually. So I'm not really sure if his real first name is Dirk or is just his fun name because he's living in Holland and we think it's a funny name over here. He was already with us last week. That's why I didn't pronounce him yet. But he was absent last week, so this is his first race. So I should tell a few things about him. I think he can make it in this league, and it's already positive at 138.2 on 6th place. I tested him myself personally, and I think he got some great stuff. He's talented. Yeah, I know, and I'm still figuring out how I turn down my game audio. Do I do it in the pause menu? Hold on, mates. Audio settings then, game audio, it must be it, right? Well, thank you F1 Ultimate Leagues. Is it already better? Because I still don't know if I'm using the right setting. I tried many things already. So I want to ask you now if you can hear me better than the audio at this stage. Because the race is not there yet. Maybe we can tweak a little bit before the race starts. If you can let me know, then we'll be I would be very happy with it. Ah, you are Jacob. Is it better? Yes. Is it not too low now? Can you still hear those cars, but not too high, and me in front, of course. Alright, thanks man, and I think we finally found that right setting. Toby Lerone just improved a little bit, and he's below 140s now, 139 flat on 14th place. It's really close. But first, let's go to... who's coming? I want to see that. Is it Rubber Dodo? Yeah, it's going to be Rubber Dodo, indeed. And he's going for improvement again. Yeah, yes, he is. He wants more. And can he grab it? 139.6. It's a gap between him and Toby. But again, I think it's going better and better for Rubber Dodo. Let's see if he can climb a few places on this street circuit. Can be chaotic, but also can be a perfect track to overtake, because it's not Monaco. We have some a very long straight to do the job. But we are already at the end of this qualification session, so we want to see who's going to score pole position now. I think Milevok, he is going for his last hot lap. Then the Aston Martin is going to do the same. Hachi also going for his final hot lap. But who is already in his hot lap? I think it's Lukey. Our Lukey Luke. No, it's not him. Not him yet. Sneaky Tom then. Also. I think everybody is going to set his hot lap over here. And Toby is going for a pit stop. It's already over for him. Also, he's not having his front wing anymore, so it's going to be an end for him. Dirk. Or Hilly. It's Hilly. Final attempt for him as well. Energy Destructor also going for his final attempt. It's going fast now, drivers are flying, so I need to switch between them really quickly. Lucky hit the wall a little bit, maybe costed a few tenths. Racer 24 hours on pole position, 137.7. A half of a tenth quicker than Milevok now. Next driver is coming, and it's the man himself. Is he going to improve? That last sector said no. He's even a little bit slower than his personal best, but doesn't say anything. Can he still grab it? It's only a half of a tenth. And he did improve by only 20 thousandths of a second, and now what is the gap? 46 thousandths of a second between him and the pole leader. Sneaky Tom on a beautiful 4th place. Already won this Grand Prix once in his first season, so he's familiar with this circuit. And another great time from him actually. He's very close to pole. And next driver must be Jacob, his teammate. Brother Adam also finished with a 138.5 in the meantime. It's Jacob on 3rd place now, so Aston Martin is doing very well. I think it's going to be Dirk followed by Hachi immediately. It's Dirk still on P7 and Hachi on P8, right behind Dirk. Next driver is Hilly. Can Hilly still? No, it's P5 for Hilly. Bulgazord incoming. Bulgazord. Another improvement. Last lap on. I'm seeing Lucky crashed. Last turn of this track. I think this is the qualification session, boys, with the Racer 24 hours on pole position. His first pole position in this league. Already in the pit box. is with a 1:37.790. It's raced 24 hours in the Ferrari, scoring pole position, his first one in the Celerity. And he was already doing well last week. Had an incident with his teammate, so didn't finish there, but maybe he can do it today. Milavok only behind him with 46 thousandths of a second on second place. Jacob Hasty third place. Energy Destructor on fourth place. Hilly P5, Sneaky Tom 6, Real Johnny 7, Dirk 8, Hachi 9, Brother Adam 10, Boogazod and the Williams 11, followed by Luki 12, Lee Meister 13, See You Later 14, Toby 15, Robert Dodo 16 and Pipe Tech on P17. Here we are back on the circuit. We'll be waiting for the players ready up for their formation lap. We'll warm up the tires and preparing themselves to ready up for the race. 26 laps. And in 10 seconds we will be launching. Also Energy Destructor with a solid position there, 4th place. Last week we were behind P10, so also familiar with this track, of course. And we all love to see those battles between him and Sneaky Tom again. Old rivals from each other. Let's see some tire strategy. Whoa, everybody behind Brother Adam decided to go for the opposite, starting on medium, so yeah. Never seen this, maybe only once. Everybody has chosen the same, and everybody in the top 10 qualified on soft. Mercedes is behind each other again. Hachi in front of Adam this time. Also the Williams is behind each other as well. Yeah, this will be an interesting race, and who's going to be my favorite over here? Well, I think Hilly got a chance. No, he's very capable of climbing his way up front, and can Racer do it? Is he? I don't know. He's very young at league racing. Started league racing at the Celerity since only last season. He only raced for a few races, so I don't know. I'm not thinking he's consistent enough to do the job. I think Kozili can do it. Energy Destructor, yeah, he's also new to this game, but he is very competitive, we all know. So maybe him, Sneaky Tom can score a podium. Let's see. But my favorite, yeah, it's going to be Hilly, I guess. Maybe and Milavok on podium and Sneaky Tom. That's going to be it. But for now we are going to start this race almost. The grid is forming up, and 5. We are waiting for those 5 lights to turn off, and there they are. It's 3, 2, 1, and the lights are off on my side, and the match is immediately on. I'm not thinking Racer has got himself an ideal start, but Milevok has to hold in. Jacob Paisley on the inside through turn 1. Nothing went wrong there, and Racer is gone now with Jacob Paisley on that second place, seeing Milevok and Hilly fighting. Hilly already on P4, he must have climbed one place there. Robert Dodo with Pipe Tech fighting through that last turn. I think everything went well. A fight between Hilly and Real Johnny now. With Sneaky Tom right behind him. Look how close this is, yes. Well, the match is definitely on, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Hilly, be careful on the castle sector, mate. He hit the wall a little bit on his right side. Oh, and there goes Milevok. He saved himself. Definitely a good job by him to save himself there. It wasn't easy. It doesn't seem to be easy, but anyways, he was almost gone. End of race into the walls, but still on P5, lost 2 places there. I'm happy he survived that one. I think Codemasters is giving us a little bit of a bug, saying Real Johnny is fighting, for example, with, I don't know, Milevok on 1 lap. Well, this will be settled in a bit. Well, virtual safety car out. It's the first safety car. Don't know what happened there. Is it Jacob with damage? What is he going to do? Because he's going to make a pit stop. Also, Dirk is going to make him. Also, Energy Destructor making a pit stop. Now I want to see what the reason is they are making it. Jacob was first. I don't see a wing change. It's only changing of tires. Well, this is not good for them. They were maybe hoping for a safety car, but the race is resumed, and they are out now and on other tires. I don't know if this was planned. Sneaky Tom. I don't know who that ghost is actually. Very strange, very strange. Well, Cody's is making it hard for us. Right behind him is Milevok. It must be Milevok who he was racing at. Well, I hope this will be settled, those intervals and timings, because this is definitely not assumable to watch. I always hate it, and I hope they will fix it soon. Also cannot see it from the leader. Well, then I have to concentrate with my own eyes where the action is. Toby Lerone already on P8. Had a good start there, I guess. Oh, no, it's Sneaky Tom, didn't finish. Into the walls, and now also Lucky hit the walls because he was shocked. What happened there with Sneaky Tom? Did he just lost it in that yeah, it's you should not announce it like a turn. It's a full throttle little bend. But it's over for Sneaky Tom. So devastated. Also Lucky out of the race. And it seemed by accident. Just like Sneaky Tom lost it maybe. But we will see. We will find out later. But these were my feelings. I definitely know that our Lucky Luke, his reaction on the crash of Sneaky Tom wasn't ideal, and he crashed as well. So, another safety car in the race. Last week we had 2 of those safety cars. And chances were on a safety car on a street circuit are very high, of course, but this is the first one after 3 laps already. Because Sneaky Tom and Lucky seem to have an accident by own mistake, both of them. Racer still in the lead. Real Johnny now on that second place. Healy on third one already. Climbed 2 places. See you later on 4th place. For Ferrari it's looking good, and for Haas it's looking worse now. They had a good position at the start of this race, but now they are both a few positions behind. But I don't understand that pit stop the drivers made. Maybe they were guessing it would be a safety car, because it can change, of course. A virtual safety car can become a normal safety car. Sorry, I did see Alfa Romeo who went a bit wide and used the banker surfaces like Ricciardo did. But I didn't see a wing change made. Maybe I was too slow with switching to your pit lane, but I didn't see a wing change, only a wheel change. But that was what I was thinking. So, but thanks, he informed that he got damage. Jacob Pasty had to change his wing probably then. Yes, he did. Real Johnny made a pit stop as well, a late call from him. So he's now on that 7th place, and the other drivers above him climbed 1 place. So Healy now already on the 2nd place. He's in a good position already. Of course, this way it's a bit more easy for him to climb those places there, not by overtake. It's just because drivers in front of him making a pit stop. But at the start of the race I think he definitely climbed 1 or 2 places. Also Milevok left session. I think he lost it and needs to find his way back. Will safety car come in this lap? Will he stay out for another one? I think he will come in this one because the train is formed. I think the debris is removed from the track. Well, did he already gave a signal or not? Yes, there it is, safety car in this lap. We will resume racing. Racer 24 hours can maintain the pace as he wants, and he can do this all the way to the finishing line. He can hold this, he's using it for a very long time now. When is he going? When is he going? He's still weaving, still weaving, still weaving. And now he must go, he's going. And he did it, yeah, at that finishing line. But he's allowed to, so that's just a good thing from him to do. Because otherwise, all those drivers had that long strip seam on the straight. This way he didn't. Alright, I will invite Milevok again then. We'll do that one time. An error has occurred, it said. I really can't invite him. We all still know those battles between Energy Destructor and Brother Adam as well. And Jacob on the inside on Brother Adam. Seemed easy. Jacob another inside now on Energy Destructor. Both are having some slipstream on Hachi now. Jacob already on that 9th place. Hachi struggling, still struggling on those hard tires. But his teammate can find some slipstream now on Energy Destructor. Will it be enough? Toby Lerone and Helino fighting as well. He lost a few places there, don't know if it was by mistake. He wasn't at 2nd place, now on P5 again, so we need to attack again. His tires will be older. Needs to settle down in a couple of laps and make a pit stop to change these tires into mediums. Alright, we'll try to invite him again, but it's not possible, mate. I can't invite Milevok again. So someone else need to do it. I can send a message in the Discord server for him. Everybody else is racing except Toby Lerone. I'm just missing it now when I was talking, sending a message to Milevok. Toby Lerone, I think, crashed out indeed in the 2nd sector. He definitely lost it. No safety car, so his car could be removed easily. And Racer he's loose. 2.5 seconds gap now between him and his teammate. It's looking like a 1-2 for See You Later this way. Ferrari on top. Finally we are having good timings again. The intervals are right. So now Derek chasing on his teammate, his fresh teammate at Alfa Romeo Racing Orlen. Hilly a bit wide, Dirk taking the other line. Can he grab it inside with ERS together? Can he do it? Can he make the move on a very dangerous one? Holding his line and taking it inside. You know, Hilly let him alive as well. It's his teammate, of course. Oh no, Hilly, no, Hilly! Oversteer, banging into the walls at Castle Sector. It's race over for Cos Hilly. So unfortunate. My own mistake, into the walls, and this must be a safety car at this position on track. It's race over for Cos Hilly. This is a safety car, it must be. I will ask Cos Hilly if he can invite Milavok. This was only a virtual safety car, and see you later hit at the walls there. Racer 24 hours made a pit stop, back on that 9th position. See you later. I'm not praying for him, he doesn't got damage there, because then he will throw dust in his... Oh no, it's damage. His left end plate totally missing, mate. Ooh, he will understeer like hell and lose a lot of time now on Dirk. And he must make a pit stop. Dirk will probably already overtake him before Celerity even approach the pit entry. 8 tenths now between them. Yeah, it must be an overtake before the final turn already. Look at this. Braking way deeper now than Celerity can do. Yeah, that was his own mistake. Again, we are seeing a lot of personal mistakes here. What's causing the trouble on tracks? Dirk now in his first time in the lead of a race in Celerity eSports. His first race and first time in the lead. Let's see what he can do. But it's a lottery, and it will be something like a draw today, because we are seeing drivers over and over, and every time another top 3. Now it's Dirk. See you later. Not anymore, because Boergesort will take over 2nd place, and then Brother Adam again on 3rd place. 2nd place, because also Boergesort making a pit stop. Lee Meister on 3rd place. Oh, there he is again, Lee Meister. For the Red Bull team. Now you don't have to be the fastest if you are the most consistent driver and you're not the one who's making those mistakes and everybody else does. Then you will climb up, and there you are on the podium position. Of course he still needs to make a pit stop. Didn't make any stops yet, but he's on those medium tires. They can last for a couple of laps. Then he needs to make one. But again, I think he cannot complain about the beginning of his race. After races, pitted for new set of medium tires. Also changed his front wing. He's attacking immediately. Hachi took the winning side into that turn for Castle Sector, but yeah, now he's on the faster tires, because Hachi is on those harder compound. He needs to be patient to perform that action, because he do not want to make that mistake again. But here it is, on that inside before last turn. It's job done. Now he needs to be careful if Hachi can take the slipstream, because that's definitely possible to attack back this way. Will he have DRS? Is it already online, the DRS? Yes it is. He will have it in now at this moment, but I think Racer is too far away now and he will have too much traction. Lee Meister making that pit stop, as I already mentioned. I think this will be race over for Milavok as well. If I can't invite him, then yeah, sorry mate. We'll get errors immediately. I think because I'm not the host at this moment, Sneaky Tom was, he's not in it anymore. So only Energy Destructor are having a 5-second penalty for now. Track limits are not hard in this on this circuit. That's already a leaf, as we were seeing a penalty rain last week on Mexico circuit. This is not the case today. After 11 laps, everybody is still penalty free except for Energy Destructor. But this is not for track limits. He's having 5 seconds for probably or speeding under a virtual safety car or under the normal safety car or into the pit lane. It has to be one of those three. Maybe even for collision. Under safety car you also can get 5 seconds for it. Anyways, he's the only one with the penalty. Everyone else is still penalty free. And we'll keep the leaderboard clean. Pipe tech. Passed by Hachi, now on P4 again. Let's see tires again, it's better, way better. And again, oh, this is so unfortunate for Energy Destructor. I think he's still damage free. He's very lucky with that one, but it cost him a few seconds. Of course, this is not PipeTech's mistake. PipeTech made their own mistake. Into the walls, Energy Destructor just touched the tire, what made him spun away. But PipeTech out of the race on that same way like Cos Hilly, and I think we will have a black day on Castor sector, because he's not the first one. Like I said, Hilly already did that. And then there are only 10 drivers left in this race, because Milavok isn't there. It's in the eye, unfortunate, because his connection is lost, and Codemasters is not making it pleasant for us as well. I'm already happy that the timings are right again. Yeah guys, this is a day of personal mistakes. I don't think many incidents by fault to causing a collision to others. That wasn't the case today. Of course, maybe a few drivers were wheel banging and maybe some damage happened. It's also always very dangerous on a street circuit like this, but today I'm only seeing mistakes, clumsy mistakes, and still maybe getting used to this 2021 cars who are harder to drive, as we all know. More understeer, different setups, more wing added. And again, what was I telling you? What am I telling you? It's Burgersort, own mistake, spinning away after the chicane into the walls on his right side. Also needs to replace his front wing there. He's still in the race, however. But it will cost him millions to get back at the pits. The positive side about this one is that he's capable of still scoring that point, because there are only 10 drivers left. Dirk going to make a pit stop now. He could carry on until the end on these tires. Is that true? Well, it would be a long way to do it. And do you want to do it? Because what I'm telling you, it's slippy out there on this track. I didn't have driven it myself personally yet. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. But Dirk back on P5 now on new mediums. Has got himself 13 laps in front of him to nail the job. But I think Racer and Brother Adam will carry on, of course they will. And like Real Johnny as well. They're also in a good position for a podium. There it is, Bugazord into the pits. Will change his front wing. Now he's grabbing mediums as well. But then has got himself a gap in front of him. That will be too much. Of course Milevok is technically not in the race. So Bugazord will climb one place and can score that point over here. Maybe a fastest lap is in his hands today. Because if he will stay 10th, then he can grab another set of softs later. So we'll see how that goes. But he's allowed to steal the fastest lap over here. So let's see who's having that one right now. It's Real Johnny with the 1:40.904. By the way, Real Johnny and Dirk, they must have had a fight there. Real Johnny making a pit stop. Why? Is it damage? Is it damage? Yep, that's a wing change. Yeah, those cars are not drivable in 2021 with damage on your wings. So much of oversteer, and those wings are so important on these cars. Well, this changed the facts again, because now 2 Mercedes is on podium place. And a Racer who's still very solid with almost 7 seconds gap. He's at the lead. And he could win his first race maybe today. It's surviving until the end. And in Formula 1, one mistake can cost your head, definitely. In 1 second it can be over. But that's also the fun fact of it. Just missing overtake from Dirk, because I was talking about Hutchie, but Dirk was on way fresher tires, of course. But let's get back at Jacob Pasty. He's closing in on Lee Meister with 8/10. That straight was still too far for him, but he closed in now. Maybe he can do it on the second DRS straight with a good exit. He's possible to do it on Lee Meister. Could be a move, but I think it will be... Yeah, he will do it. Will we stick on the inside? Yes. But Lee Meister is not crazy, of course, and he's defending well. Lee Meister is doing a good job today, for now. If it's really him. That has to be right. He's driving at lines again. This time it's Twan. No, it's Loupeti. I know, I was just joking, mate. I mean, every time, because you guys did it once, and every time Lee Meister is performing well now, because look at this. Outbreak Jacob Pasty still on the outside there through turn 1. Is he going to make it, or is it going to end up in tears? Jacob Pasty with a block pass, a beautiful one. Can Lee Meister overtake him again? The DRS is an advantage of Jacob Pasty, but Lee Meister is not giving up, and he's smashing with a lot of ERS, not anymore, and he's giving in right now. Job done for Jacob Pasty, but definitely Lee Meister give us some action there. So yeah, what I wanted to say, every time he's performing well, I think it must be one of you. Yes, Dirk, still 14 seconds in front of you. Can you close that in that last 8 laps after this one? 9 more laps with this one. Brother Adam making a pit stop after 12 laps. So where will he fall back? Let's see. He will change to another medium set of tires. Luckily no damage there. And he will drop back on. Will he stay in front of See You Later? That's the question, because the end of this pit lane is short one. See You Later coming through that turn right now. Brother Adam, he is passed by See You Later. P5 in front of Jacob. Yes, and like you said, Justin, I always like to see when drivers are improving, even if it's not by own by training or doing a hard job. If it comes to you naturally in a new game, yeah, so be it. Because Lee Meister, it seems like he's going to nail some points on soft tires now. Oh no, it's another spin, and this time it's for Jacob. What happened to him? I think it's Castor again. Yep, Castor again. Will we still see him? Because it will be... Yes, there he is. So, Jacob Pasty also out of this race. And yeah, also by own mistake, I guess. Same incident again. Well, this will not give the stewards much of work, because it looked like what is happening in this league, it's some chaotic business over here. But really, every incident happened by own mistake and not giving collateral damage to another one. So it's just surviving and don't make mistakes and scoring some points today. Well, this happened. And now Boogie Sword climbed another place. Real Johnny made it a pit stop for some reason, but he's lagging or something. I don't know, it seems like he's in EI or he's ghosted. Like me, level. So it's not much of a race anymore after let me see, 7 drivers are not finished. Well, Jacob, you should not assume yourself that this and that happened because of somebody gave you damage. You know, there are a lot of opinions about that, and send it in and then we will have a look. Of course it's unfortunate, and another race next time. But only thing is, why is your AI still on track? Because this is not allowed if you just stopped racing and didn't bring your car to the pits. It can cost you a quali ban for it. And another spin. See You Later. What did he do? is it? Where is it? I don't know, but Simulator is also gone. Next time better, Jacob. You were racing very well, mate, but next time better. Make sure you don't do those silly things and you will be good, mate, scoring some big points. Well, I think drivers were not ready yet for Azerbaijan, except of those 7 drivers who are still left. This will be a top 7 finish only. And did this happen in real F1? Yes, it did. I think in a race in Australia in 2008, for example, or 2000, I think it will be 2008. There only 6 drivers finished, and at that time even 24 or maybe even more drivers started the race in Formula 1. So yes, it's definitely possible. Or sorry, it did happen before that so many drivers finished the race. Well, we will see. Stewards will have a look into what they have to do, where they can help out. But I think many cases, yeah, drivers already know themselves what time it is. Next time better, and yeah, more practice. Yeah, it's definitely harder to drive over here, I guess, for such a long stint than in 2020 game. Also 2019, that in that game that car was so one with the track. They were just one. So many downforce. Of course that floor changed those things. It will be harder to drive them. But it also has to be the challenge for drivers to yeah, learn something new there. It can't be always easy. It's never easy, but I mean, you know, rules are changing, and it will be even harder next year in 2022. We know how the cars will look in the new era, so embrace your seatbelt. Yeah, everybody is driving in their own air with a gap. A boring race. This is how we will end it. We did see some good action and a lot of drama as well. And in 4 laps we will know who's going to be the winner of this Grand Prix. It seems like Racer will not give it away anymore, and Dirk will be solid second and Hachi third. But yeah, we all know and did see today what can happen in only 1 second. So let's not make any predictions yet. Energy Destructor with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, and it must be the only time penalty for warnings given to any driver today. He redeemed his penalty under a pit stop, by the way. He had 5 seconds before, now only 3. If you were thinking how did it happen, sometimes if you are making a pit stop, your crew will decide to wait for that 5 seconds, and this way you can redeem your penalty into the pit lane. If this will not be the case and you are still hold that penalty at the end of the race, then it will be counted at the end of your time, so it will be a plus. So lap 23, 24, 25 and 26, those laps are ahead of racer 24. And it's a spin for Energy Destructor, losing his front wing there. didn't have points last week, so I don't know if he will carry on. Yeah, well, he has to if he wants points. Well, he's classified anyway. If you're completed 90% of a race and will be stopping a race by yourself, then you're still classified and you have the right to score the point. So but yeah, anyway, he can still carry on, and he has got himself a gap of 15 seconds before the EI will pass him, so that will not be the case, of course. So 7th place is the maximum, I think, for Energy Destructor today. Let's just drive it home. So I think it's going to be massive again for Mercedes. Not so massive as last week, but if it will stay this way, then 15 plus 12 points is 27 points. Added to those 40 points they're already having, it's 67 points. They will have a very solid lead for the Constructor Championship. And I think already last season they had a good shot to claim it. It went to Ferrari. Yeah, it went to Ferrari indeed, to Lucky, who drove for Ferrari before, and to Tiomir, the champion. But I think this season their effort will bring them even more points, so let's see. They are definitely a candidate. Yes, I have to mention it as well. Luc Petit, the team boss of Mercedes, AMG Petronas Formula 1 team, controlling it over there, and yeah, shouting words to them to make them brilliant. Well, I must say this is a very solid job by Racer. It was on a different strategy, a lot of things messed up because of safety cars and crashes. But in the end he's 9 seconds in front of Dirk, and he only needs to complete 2 more laps now. His tires are the oldest mediums tires on track. Hutchie is driving those still on those hards. He had some struggle with it in the beginning. I think they are not the fastest on this track, maybe. Anyway, he is performing to score a podium here on those hards, so I still cannot say much about his strategy. But we do have more than half of the drivers who didn't finish today. Could be way better. Yeah. By the way, brother Adam is still closing in bit by bit. 2 seconds between them in the final 1.5 lap. Are there team orders, or will they just race each other? Because he's closing in. I'm wondering if he will close in enough at the end of this race. For now it stays around 1.8, 1.7, 1.6 now. Will probably that last action on this track, possible action on this track, because lap 26 is counting for racer 24 hours. .3 could take a little bit of a slipstream now, and maybe then beat your teammate at that last straight, at the last lap of this track. It could be possible, yes. 1.1. Still a bit too far for having DRS. I'm not suspecting he will have it on the second straight, and then he must have it for that final time on the pit straight again. And that will be the only possibility. I think he could pass his teammate today. So like I said, no DRS over here, but now he needs to close in within that second. And if he can close in to about 6 tenths on the last straight, then he can do the job. If it's 8 tenths or 9 tenths, it's too much. And in the meantime, race 24 hours will make his last turn of this track. Brother Adam is within that second, that's what I was telling you, and he needs to close in about 3 tenths, even more. Race at 24 hours, he will do it. He will do it. A job done by Racer 24 hours. First time he's winning a Celerity race. Congratulations to Racer. There it is, mate. Dirk, first race, first podium. What a good job. And this will be that straight. And yes, Brother Adam is within that second, but like I said, 8 tenths will be too much to overtake him. He would had to have one extra lap to overtake his teammate and score a podium out here. But great effort to both Mercedes drivers without penalty, clean race. P3, P4 for both Hachi and Brother Adam. And then Leemeister, who crashed at the pit entry last week after a bunch of laps, will score his first points over here today in this season. And it will be 10 points immediately, so that's a good result for Leemeister. Let me see if Leemeister already... What is his best result? Yeah, first place, of course. Yeah, did not break a record for himself or something. So, P5 for Leemeister, Burgersort on P6, still 20 seconds behind him. Yeah, Justin, I think it will be probably 8th or something. No, not technically. Technically he's first, but I think, you know, he knows himself what his personal best is. let me keep it like that. But it's P5 now for him today, and he's also driver of the day mentioned by Game. We will vote on driver of the day on our Discord channel, and later we will announce it on social media, so the outside world will know what we are doing as well. But there it is, Racer 24 hours, the French driver, first ever Grand Prix win for him in the Celerity eSports. In the 3rd season he did a job at the 2nd track of the calendar on Azerbaijan, Baku. And on that 2nd place is Dirk from Mexico. 3rd place, British flag there, from Hachi again. So 2 times in a row on the podium. He will have a solid lead as well and be leading the rankings from today. Don't know about this one. There's a rule in Celerity. I want to tell you guys something about it. We did see one day that in league most of the times the points get stolen, the fastest lap, from a driver who's already a back marker, you know, and he's behind P10, and it happened too many times why we decided to always give the point back to the fastest in the top 10. So we'll have a look who's going to get it, but for now it's Racer on P1, Dirk P2, Hachi 3, Brother Adam 4, Leemeister 5, Burgersort 6, and those are the drivers I finished today. Really, yes. 6 drivers finished and 18 drivers entered this race, so that's crazy, of course, but Yeah, a lot of own mistakes. But for now, congratulations to the podium winners who stay down for it, and we will bring them to our press conference, because I will invite them to my party and I will ask them a few questions. We will have a small window for it. So give me 1 minute and then I will invite them and open the showroom. And let's see who join us. So on the showroom I need to place a Ferrari again from Race to 24 Hours. There it is. And then in my party I will invite those 3 gentlemen. Racer 24, where are you? Here you are. And then a new driver as well, Dirk. Here he is. Add them to my party. So let's have a small wait for them until they join me. I must say again that I do love the graphics of this game. And it's only on PS4 for my system, because I think it's easier to invite people on all of those things. Blah blah, those are only excuses for not having a PS5 yet. Well, there he is again, it's Hachi.
Good evening, Dylan.
Good evening, mate. Not first place today, third place, here you are. I think you had a solid drive today, battling in the end with your teammate. Were you still thinking, well, maybe my own teammate can steal my podium at the end of this lap, at the end of this race, or were you just thinking, no, I'm going to do the job today?
No, I just thought I'd let him feel he's getting close, give him a bit of excitement. No, I'm joking. It was quick today, was Adam. I was sweating towards the end. I didn't feel like I had pace on Baku this week, so I put the hards on as a bit of a gamble. Luckily it paid off. There was a hell of a lot of people come off. What was it, 6 finishes in the end, Dylan?
Yes, 18 drivers entered this race, only 6 of them finished, and 2 of them were EI after 8, so 6 drivers finished indeed. Yeah, what did you see? Did you see things? What happened on track? Because I only see a lot of personal mistakes, so not that there were.
Yeah, I didn't see any racing incidents really. There was a couple corners where people went 3 abreast, and you just knew something would happen. But I was on the party with Sneaky Tom. He was really unlucky. I think he caught Lucky as well, but I wasn't sure. But no, we just got to keep it clean on Baku, and really happy with the podium.
Alright, so you can confirm for me that Sneaky Tom lasted in that last little turn on the pit straight?
He did, I believe he did. That's what he said on the chat. Yeah, he's really unlucky. But yeah, it's a long race, 26 laps around there to keep clean.
Well, for now I think you will be having a very solid lead again. That's first and third place together. And yeah, what are we having next week? Do you know from your head?
I'm gutted, Dylan. I am not going to be racing for 2 weeks.
Oh, so you need to sit down for a minute.
Birthday. It's the wife's birthday, and then I'm going out with work, so I am gutted.
I totally understand, but enjoy that one. Enjoy this podium, and if you keep doing this way, then that birthday is just it's just an extra, and you will come back stronger and you will beat them all, mate.
Hope so. Cheers, Dylan.
Thank you, mate. Who joined our press conference even more is Dirk.
Man. Dirk.
It's Dirk. Well, you are a new Celerity member, also new to the podium, but I think you did a phenomenal job in your first race to enter the podium immediately. How was the race in your opinion?
Yeah, it was pretty fun, to be honest. Just got caught up maybe at the beginning. It was just everyone braking early, so I didn't measure that, so I had to be early, but it actually ended up paying well. I was able to catch up, and yeah, it was just a matter of having some good race pace.
Great. Did you see something on track? What happened there with some drivers? Because yeah, so many drivers failed today.
Oh man, it was just crazy. I think at the beginning, too many people just underestimate the break points, and they just go far in. And yeah, I think I made us a little mistake. Otherwise, I think I could have had more of a close racing to the first place. I was actually on the lead, and I just missed the break point, so I had to pit to change the front wing.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, I was trying to catch up, but at some point I was getting stuck with the pace. And again, at the end, I saw he was just starting to struggle, so I was starting to push. But oh man, it wasn't enough.
All right, final question for you. Do you think you can bring us more podiums in this division? From what you have seen right now from other capabilities of the drivers, because I think you have some rivals as well here.
Yeah, I think it's a matter of just practicing more the qualifying. It's where I struggle the most, because I can pull out some really good race pace, but some fast laps for quali is where I struggle. So I think as long as I'm able to make sure I start in the front pack, I think I'm going to be able to pull away with the front leaders, so it shall be fun.
Nice, mate. It will be. I will be glad to have you again on podium. So enjoy this one, and we will see you. Man. We will see you soon.
Definitely. See you around, man.
Well, is our winner in the press conference, or is he not here? Our French winner from the Celerity. I think he will not be here today. Anyways, we will ask him if he can join us next time, and we'll thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We had some fun, and also we did see a lot of drama, but that also can finish a lot of popcorn. So anyways, thank you for watching. We will be back tomorrow with the first year in action at 8 o'clock. Don't miss out on it. We will fire again on Azerbaijan Grand Prix. And for now, thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao.